Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. Today will be a little bit shorter than normal, so please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, click the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Only on that way you can make noise for the YouTube algorithm and show YouTube that you like these shorter kinds of videos, because if else my video will not be recommended to other people, so you will do me a huge favor. Also a link you will find, in the description you will find a few links. One to my Instagram, to my Twitter, feel free to follow me there. I post content multiple times a day, and also you find a handful of video links, so feel free to check that out. Now without further ado, let's dive into the charts, because we're starting off with the BTC USD pair on the 4 hourly. This is where we looked at yesterday, and I told you yesterday that I took a short here, took a profit there. That was approximately 50%. And right now we pumped up, and now it's just kind of range bounding for 3 4 hourly candles in a row. So not really decisive on the price yet, but actually there was a lot of price action today. If I zoom in on the hourly, that's exactly where you see it. This was the opening of New York, the stock markets in the USA, and I went into a long here. And we quickly after that started dumping down quite heavily and quite fast. If I zoom in on the 15 minute, you see it even a little bit more clear. This went quite ferocious and quite fast. So I was in a long here, went a little bit longer, and right away started dumping down. Now I didn't sold my position, I hold on to it. And when we start to reverse, that is when I also ended a long for ETH. So if I quickly head over to the ETH to the 15 minutes, that was somewhere approximately here. There was somewhere approximately here. So I write this out and I sold my position here. So I took a profit on ETH, took a tiny loss on BTC, and I think I'm now break even for the day. Right now it's a little bit ugly, so we're seeing a few things. It looks like here on the 15 minute that the money flow wants to roll over and go low. We have the VWAP going down, the RSIs are pointing down a little bit, but the RSIs have been spread actually almost the entire time already, so that's a little bit weird. So we also have a bearish divergence here on the 30 minute, and I think I also saw one on the 15 minute like this. So that would sign us that we are going lower. Let's quickly head over to the 15 minute or the 12 minute, I think it was. Yeah, 12 minute a little bit, you could say. That this is kind of our bearish divergence, and the price is going higher, right? And then the momentum wave is going lower. So we have to see how much volume, how much power that has. It's a little bit weird because on the 4 hourly we have this bullish divergence where the price makes a lower low and the momentum wave makes a higher low. But then on the other hand, again, we're seeing here now 3 4 hourly candles. I mean, we still have an hour and a half on the last one, but it looks like we are maybe closing somewhere in the middle. And yeah, that's just also a little bit of a sign of a weakness, because we're having this bearish div, but then we don't really have follow through, and we also don't see money flow curving back up. Matter of fact, the money flow just goes straight. Actually also where we talked about yesterday for the RSIs, pinched together but also just pointing to the side, so no direction here. Usually these smaller time frames, they bleed over to the bigger time frame, so there will most likely the story will be told there. I think if we don't start to reverse anytime soon, that this will just eventually roll over and we are going to see lower prices again. And of course then the first target will be here, approximately the 37,700. That was the low of yesterday. And yeah, then we have to see again if this holds or not, but so far it looks a little bit bearish, and like I said, the bull div on the 4 hour just looks weak. If you want to trade this on a bit of a bigger time frame, then you could say, you know what, I am pulling a fib like this, and then my target on the upside would be the golden pocket. That's between 39,600 and 39,700 to hit profit. But yeah, like I said, it's just a little bit weak. We have the resistance line here, the yellow thick line that you see there, and then yeah, we're kind of ranging between the 0.5 and the 38.2 on the fib levels. And to remind you quickly that the thick yellow line was our double support line here on that very big time frame, where we say, hey, you know what, we always take 2 support lines, one with the wicks and one with the candles, and that has treated us so far very, very well. We are underneath both of them, and as you can see, we try to go back up there again, but yeah, we just keep bouncing off. And yeah, if this, like I said, if this doesn't happen anytime soon, then I'm afraid that the money flow will go further down. Eventually we'll go into the red. The momentum wave will also go down. The RSIs will then follow, and then eventually the price will also follow, will also go lower. So it's going to be exciting what's going to happen in the next 24 hours. ETH, same kind of story. There, of course, we also had the pump up. Suddenly the dump, blood diamond down. We went also quite hard. Like I said, again, I took it along here and exited there. So that was a nice profit. And now just a little bit of range bounding. Again, a second blood diamond. Now this is a small time frame, 15 minutes. So that is a little bit weaker than usually. But actually here we have the same kind of story. Money flow also wants to curve back down. And we have on the momentum wave, just everything very tight. This suddenly goes up, goes lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, and then yeah, it's just very hard to choose direction. And also if we zoom out on the 30 minute, you kind of see the same. It's just a little bit of a mess right here, and that's just exactly this price action. So I don't blame you if you find it hard to pull the trigger on a long or a short. Just be very, very careful, and also careful with your stop losses. 30 minutes. Yeah, same kind of story actually. No bullish or bearish divergence here. Matter of fact, actually, yeah, you could say that this makes a lower low, but at the same time the price is also making a low. So that is then no divergence. Let's see if we have one on 12 minutes. Yeah, a little bit, not really. I mean, yes, this is going lower, and this is more flat actually, then it goes higher. So yeah, not so super strong as a to say, hey, this is a cold hard bearish divergence. But you know what it is, usually if this kind of stuff rolls over, then you see the money flow going into the red, and then these momentum waves on the top, you can just actually mirror them on the other side. You see exactly here the same money flow thick in the red, and the momentum wave spends a lot of time here at the bottom. And then when the money flow goes into the green, you can see that the momentum wave spends a lot of time on the top. And I think now if we are rolling over, then again the momentum waves will play a lot of time here at the bottom, which signals weakness, which signals more downwards action. So therefore I say, if we don't turn anytime soon, then I think the price will roll over as just like as indicators. That was a crazy day, was also to be seen on the traditional stock markets. We opened up with the Nasdaq, the S&P and the Dow Jones thick in the plus, and I think the highest point was 1.3 or 1.4% in the plus. Then we started dumping down. That was exactly this dump right here, and everything just went into the red, and CNBC right away changed all the articles and the headlines to stock markets gave the gain up again, and right afterwards you see that we are going higher. And then of course they changed the headlines again, and now we are in the green. I think we are going to end in the green, but like I said, this is a little bit weak. Let's see how much time we still have on the daily candle, because that's of course is then important to 5 hours. Okay, actually anything can happen. I do expect us actually a little bit to end in the green, but anything can happen. If the bears are suddenly stepping in, then this could go quite fast. Only thing that I notice right now is that the volume is getting a little bit lower. As the price is also going lower. In other words, usually if the volume kind of dies out just like this, then you could sometimes expect a big move up or down. You actually see the same here. Volume is going super low, and suddenly, boop, the volume is going up again. And that's also where you see the price going higher. Doesn't mean when the volume is high, the price goes higher, but it just means that then suddenly you can expect a more volatile move. So it's going to be interesting to see where we're heading. Alright guys, that will be it for today. Please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, links in the description. Also in the description you'll find a handful of affiliate links. Feel free to check them out. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.